Not only Israel, but we have been sort of tightening protection and security around our embassies throughout the region here. Expectations of still more violence, or at least instability in the days, weeks, some even say the months ahead. Israeli Special Forces veteran Aaron Cohen with us right now. Aaron, good to have you back. All right. I hope you can hear me, Aaron. Is it your sense that there is it's a given that there's going to be more violence, but that we, too, have to be very cognizant not only about protecting our embassy now in Jerusalem, but elsewhere, locations elsewhere throughout the Middle East?
Yeah, Neil, if you can hear me, I'm going to keep talking. I'm hoping it's coming through
just
here.
Fine.
Perfect. Listen, Israel has always been a fairly good country and a very tough neighborhood, and security not only has been the utmost concern, obviously for Israeli civilians over the last 60 years, but obviously for our embassies as well. And as far as the protection, we do have the United States Marines who are tasked with protecting U.S. embassies abroad. And with the U.S. embassy now officially moving to Jerusalem, it wouldn't surprise me if the State Department and the U.S. Marine Corps has bolstered the actual physical armed manpower at that embassy. They work very closely with the Israeli Secret Service and the Israeli Diplomatic Security Services in Israel, and they've had a really strong relationship over the past, decades. But they're definitely, from what I'm hearing, there's definitely been an increase, and it's something that needs to stay increased until all of the hype of this move finally does kind of run its course. So there's definitely some bolstered manpower, though, at the New Jerusalem embassy as the move is being finalized.
When you look about protecting facilities, be they in Israel or elsewhere, and particularly in that neck of the woods, anytime there's an incident, there's a fear of a spread of incidents, and we always beef up compounds. We did so in Benghazi after the Benghazi raid that killed our U.S. ambassador. But it doesn't last forever. In other words, security's beefed up, short of another incident occurring. It's also then scaled down. What would you advise security experts to do?
Well, I'm sure the Israelis are already advising the U.S. security forces in that particular region. And the reason why is because we're providing, or Israel is providing the Americans with a great deal of intelligence and always has. And we've had an excellent relationship here in the U.S. with Mossad and with the Shin Bet, Israel's FBI. If I was advising the U.S., I would say to even heavier lean on the Israelis in terms of actual information. But it's like you said, security it's a living, breathing, organic machine that kind of gets staffed up as threats increase and then can kind of be peeled back or scaled down. Israel is a big fan of the plainclothes security and sort of looking where no one can see that security agent. So I would be bolstering that plainclothes element in and around the embassy, multi-layering it the way the Israelis do it with their embassies abroad. They achieve a lot more with less manpower by just kind of spacing them out really cleverly. And so I think the plainclothes apparatus combined with really good intel about specific threats that are being made and just making sure they really get comfortable with that new area in Jerusalem, Neil. It's a different location now. And so really just getting extremely intimate with that particular location, the cross streets, and just pushing the eyes out as far as possible and the surveillance out as far as possible from the actual embassy so you can see as far out as possible. And then again, multi-layering it with really good intel, and I think that the Americans are going to be in good hands. I certainly don't think we're going to see anything like in Benghazi, especially in Jerusalem with the Israeli-U.S. Security combination there. I think it's going to be very strong.
Yeah, it's night and day. Thank you, Aaron. Always good seeing you, my friend. I appreciate it.
Good seeing you, Neil.